What's going on, guys? Chris Ramoseda here with Desert Homes Group in partnership with Libertas Real Estate, coming to you with another video about another program that's available to you as a consumer and as a buyer. Last week we talked about the down payment assistance programs and what was available to you as a consumer, and the fact of the benefit that they actually bring to you now with interest rates being lower on them, and how they're beneficial for those that have been trying to get money saved up, their credit's ready to rock and roll, just didn't quite have the funds available. This week, we're actually going to be talking about a different program for those of you who don't quite have the funds and your credit score is not quite there to qualify for one of these programs. Now, in the long run, what we're going to be discussing is essentially a rent-to-own type of program. And while that can be looked at as a bad, negative thing, because we know how these lease-to-own and rent-to-own things go, I've actually partnered with two companies that this is what they specialize in, and it's done completely different than what you would see from going to a landlord saying, pay your rent, over time, I'll take the money and you can buy the house from me. But there's no guarantees that you get to keep the house. There's no guarantees that it gets to be your home. Landlord could change their mind and sell the house and you're out of luck, or they could kick you out or raise rent, whatever the case may be. These two programs and companies actually work directly with you to help you buy a home that is going to be your home. That is going to be a house that you will eventually look at purchasing from them. The two companies are Home Partners of America, and I believe it's pronounced Divvy. I haven't quite 100% figured out the pronunciation of it, but they're another company that I partnered with just recently. I've been partnered with Home Partners of America for over a year now. They shut everything down because of COVID, just started ramping back up, and so figured I'd bring it to you guys as an option for those of you that are renting, wanting to bridge that gap from renter to homeowner, but have some work to do in regards to credit score and finances. The process is pretty simple. I would set you up and get you in communication with them to get an application filled out with these companies. As long as you meet their minimum requirements, the process can get rolling. Now, I do believe there's been some changes. I believe the minimum credit score is like a 580. I do still believe they allow bankruptcies. I still believe they allow some delinquencies and things like that. They're a little bit more lenient in that regard when it comes to credit than it would be for a lender who's trying to get a loan done for you. If you're a 580 or a 550, some lenders can get these loans done. You're looking at least needing 10% down to get into a home, which means for $300,000, you need $30,000 just to get into a home, which if you're in a tough spot, that's going to be even harder to try to come up with that money. So these programs allow you to bridge that gap. So essentially what happens is you apply. As long as you qualify for their programs, the process begins where you and I start going out and looking for a house that meets the requirements that they give you as far as the price point, the area, and things like that. The difference is you're not tied into just working specifically with what they have in their portfolio. You're eligible to go look at any home that's here in the Valley, and as long as it meets certain requirements for them, we can actually process it through their system and put it through the process of trying to purchase the home. So what happens is once we go through that and we find a home and we put the process in and they accept it, they then take over. They go in and do their inspections and do their processes to confirm that the house is still a good home. And we just kind of sit back and wait for them to approve it. Once everything's approved, they pay cash for the home. The home gets put in their name, but it is your home. You move into it. It's your house, and you now have 5 years to get your credit right, to get your finances right, to then be able to purchase the home from them. You'll pay them monthly rent just like you would to a landlord. They would manage the home just like they would a landlord with a property management company, but it is your home, and you're working towards this being your home. You don't have to worry about being sold out from underneath you. You don't have to worry about your rent going up more than what's been discussed. And when you're ready, you can buy the home. It's no specific times that you have to buy it at a certain important time. If in 3 months you can be ready to rock, you get qualified and you buy the home from them. Now, they obviously make money. They're in the business to make money. It's no benefit to them to buy a house and not make money. So you will see a couple things. I do believe they just recently changed their rent increases every year go up 2.5%. Purchase price increases go up to 2.5%. I have seen 5% as well. But essentially every year you're going to see an increase in your rent and in the purchase price up to a certain percentage, no more than 5% from what I've seen. If you buy the home within the first year, you don't see an increase. You buy it for what they bought it for. If you buy it anytime after that, you will pay whatever the increase is based off that amount of time. But the benefit is it's your home. And in 5 years, if you don't like the home anymore and you want to walk away, you walk away. They sell the house and it is what it is. But this now gives you an opportunity and ability to get into a home to call your own, that you don't have to worry about a landlord selling on you, and that you don't have to worry about any major increases because you already know what the increases are going to be from the very beginning of it, and it gives you time to get right. What I would do during this process as well is I'd get you in touch with one of my lenders who could then start the process of helping you fix your credit. So that way we know a timeline. Are you 3 months out? Are you a year out? A year and a half out? When are you going to be able to actually ready to qualify for the home to buy it from them? So you know what you're going to be paying over that time that the home is yours and you're living in the home. Anyways, thought it was really important information to get to you guys because I know there's a lot of people out there that you're still trying to get your credit right. You're still trying to get situated. Maybe funds are there, maybe they're not there, but this is a really good way to bridge you from rent to own without having to just jump right away with tons of money and having to just do a bunch of credit repair right away to get where you need to be. So if you guys have more questions about this program and want to know more about it, reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, 623-693-5667. Email me at chrisbrealty@gmail.com. Or feel free to shoot a comment on this video. Go to my YouTube channel, send a comment there. Reach out to me on any social media platform or anything like that, and we can have a conversation at that point in time. But please reach out. Let's have a conversation. You guys have a great rest of the week. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching the video. And until next time, remember, you're more than a transaction.